Hi there, Dave Wallace with Bay Ridge Consulting Group. Today I want to talk about one of those things that we in sales generally don't have a lot of love about, and that's documentation, whether that's proposals, statements of work, change agreements, master service agreements, those sorts of things. They're necessary evils in our business. And the question I have for you is, are your proposals, are your statements of work, are they easy to read? Does your customer understand what you're telling them in the document so that they can move through the document comfortably and make a decision on whether to move forward? And as we know, by the time you send a customer a proposal, it should basically just be a confirmation of all the things that you've discussed and agreed upon. And it shouldn't be the first time that your customer sees certain aspects of the project that's going to go about. I know this is a boring subject for a lot of people, but I've been in the business for a long time, and I know that deals can be lost because of poorly written proposals that either confuse the customer or introduce new topics into the project that hadn't been previously discussed, or just are poorly written in terms of use of the English language. I'm an English major, so I have a particular passion about appropriate use of the English language. So my guidance to you when you're creating your proposals is, number one, you want to use natural language. There's a new movement afoot to get away from the legalese that permutates the document writing that's existed in the past, even in proposals. And talk to your customer in a conversational tone. That's number one. Number two, this sounds stupid, but I'm going to say it anyway. Good documents are written with short, active sentences. And so if you have a sentence that's tied together with many commas, break it into a short sentence. It's easier for your customer to read and to understand. Also, you want to make sure that when graphics can tell a more clear story, give a more clear depiction of what you're trying to explain, that you use graphics whenever possible. Long paragraph after paragraph after paragraph documents, they just basically put the reader to sleep. So make sure that you've got visuals in your proposals, in your statements of work, that help you tell the story that you want to tell. There's a lot more. I'm not going to get into it now, but you get the idea. The other thing I want to talk about is your master service agreement. Again, there's a movement afoot. There's a great article in last month's issue of the Harvard Business Review that talks about an effort at GE to move away from legalese contracts to what you call plain English contracts. I encourage you to read the article and to see if you can incorporate plain English contracts into your environment. I think you'll find it'll serve you well and your customers will love it. So again, proposals, SOWs, MSAs, a necessary evil in our business, but those that are well written and easy to understand will certainly help our business. If you want more information about this, contact Bay Ridge Consulting Group.